Boya Boshishe, Ekoshe Ogun Ochosi. May the way always be clear. And may we always rely on Orun to manifest our destinies. I am Oluwo Latone Ifabileke, Oluwo of Iliading Bay, Iyadudu Temple. I am the Prince of Ashokbo, a Prince of Ashokbo. Join our community on Patreon at Iyadudu World Academy. Shop with us on Etsy at Iyadudu Botanica. Come check us out at our temple on 2028 Woodland Drive. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We love to hear from you. Let us know if you need a reading at Bull or if you want to just come to class. We here to teach. Bok Mariti Wo. And the ancestors start the week out with saying that we need strong character, right? Because it's a lot of people out there that don't have strong character, right? They can hide and masquerade. They can do all these different types of things, right? But the character will show itself. Whether we truthful, trustworthy, honest. If we have good character, time will tell. The ancestors said that we need strong character, that we need to maintain our integrity in order to have abundance. So like, if you trust it with something, you must keep it and nurture it, right? You must follow your word, keep your agreements. The thing with Ifa is that it requires that we keep our agreements for success because we expect the blessing that comes from sacrifice. So we have to keep our word so that the Orisha and the Rumale, so Olodumare will keep their word with us. It says it in Oshe Torah, one verse, Akakani Bagi Sa, the axe strikes the tree sharply. Ifa's declaration to Arumala when he was going to heaven to get it by reverence and Ashe from Olodumare. If the owl says we shall have compatible spouse, we should surely have compatible spouse. This Odu Ifa shows us that we are held by agreements and covenants, right? It's challenging for some people, especially those who don't hold agreements or covenants. The ancestors say that when we have integrity, when we pass the test, when we earn trust, when we've shown our worthiness, it is then that the blessings will be unlocked. It's crazy, right? That we have to remind people of it, right? Because sometimes people just don't know. Sometimes the liar doesn't know that he's a liar, right? Sometimes the person who causes problems in their marriage is the problem. Sometimes people don't know. The robber doesn't know he's the robber. Maybe, he's just trying to make ends meet. If I says that we must follow our agreements, our ancestors require it. They require their items for propitiation. They require that they be remembered only to bring support into our lives, right? Ifa echoes it and says that with strong character, we will have continued long life. And that it will bring alignments. Every blessing that we have is brought to us at the hands of someone else. Because when we come from heaven to earth, the only thing we have is Ori. We have our Orisha and our Rumale that are with us, that will support us on our destiny, but they will bring us these things in different measure. Ose Bile, Ose on the right and Ereti on the left says, after cutting kola nuts into pieces, the dog is frowning. Without cutting kola nuts into pieces, the dog is frowning. No dog has ever eaten kola nuts before. Ifa's message to Aaya, the dog, and to Aaya, the ape, they were both advised to offer it, but only the dog complied. You had all lied against the dog. The dog did not steal kola nut for consumption. The dog has never eaten kola nuts before. Ashe. The dog is not one that breaks its covenants, right? We know from the dog it's about loyalty. It's about loyalty. The dog is man's best friend. This is the trade-off between the dog and the monkey or the ape. The ape can live to be 40 years. It sits in a tree, it eats kola nuts, it's away from people. The dog is close to people, it's man's best friend, it lives in the physical world, it lives on the ground. The dog is not an oath breaker. It is those who lie against the dog that are the oath breakers. There's no need to support the truth with your words. The sun doesn't need for you to say it's coming up in the morning for it to come up in the morning, or that it is going down in the evening. The truth is the truth. The dog, man's best friend, was not an oath breaker. It's true, dogs do not eat kola nut. It is taboo. Monkeys and apes eat kola nut regularly. So the trade-off is one thing for another. No one can snatch your blessings. It's not possible. It's not possible that the dog climbed a tree to reach the kola nut. Do we understand? It is integrity in keeping one's oaths, whether you are being seen or not, that helps you to have blessing. It's important that we remember our covenants to Ifa, right? We remember any covenant, right? The dog made a bow, right? The dog entered into a blood covenant, right? Because it offered a bow. The dog entered into a covenant with Olodumare and the Orisha and Erumale that it would not eat kola nuts, but to have a certain type of life. It didn't matter whether the kola nuts were cut or not cut. The dog wasn't going to eat the kola nuts. There was nothing that could tempt the dog into breaking its covenant. We must be mindful of those who break covenants. This Odu Ifa says that the people who break covenants are liars. The breakers of the covenant lied on the dog and said it was the dog breaking the covenant. The dog remained unmoved, unfazed in this situation. We know that the dog only had to offer a bow this time, right, to have its position. Again, no one can take our blessing. The dog can't climb the tree and take the kola nut. The monkey or the ape trades in certain things for longevity. What are we giving up for longevity? Are we following our oaths? Let us remember that we have entered into covenants. One's mother, one's father has been decided or realized through blood oath. May we receive all our array in life based on our covenants with Ifa and our destiny. Aburu, Aboya Boshishe. Again, I am Oluwo Latona Ifa Bileke, Prince of Ashokbo. Check us out at 2028 Woodland Drive, Charlotte, North Carolina. Shop with us on Etsy at Iyadudu Botanica. Follow us on YouTube Instagram and Facebook at Iyadudu Temple. Odabo.